All right, we in here. Let's get this thing going, y'all. Let's get this thing going. In here. Let's get that. All right. It's all good. The dip. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? Anthony, what's going on? You, long time no see. Appreciate you. Oh my God, I gotta wake up. I have to wake up. It's been a minute, y'all. All right. What's up, Scotty P? What's good, Scotty P? Super Crab. Hordes Anthony. What? Why Hordes? Oh, I'm not sure. Malcolm Rex, what's good? It's been forever. I have seen a notification. What's up, y'all? It's been forever since y'all seen a notification. Oh Lord. It's been at least 2 weeks. Thursday made it 2 weeks. And then, so what? 2 weeks and 2 days since I've made a video, since I've gone live, bruh. Oh man. All right, so quick recap. Been working hella overtime, been buying the dip, been watching a lot of stuff, been watching a lot of crypto, but I've been not participating. I've just been chilling, I've been hodling, I've been like, all right, we need to take a break because some of the stuff that we're gonna talk about, it's just like, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on, and with all that crazy stuff going on, it still makes me, it reminds me a lot of like what was going on early 2018-ish. People starting to get quiet, people starting to like argue at each other, people are doing like, you know what I'm saying, it's getting a little testy out there, but we'll see. But there's a couple of stuff that I want to talk about. There's a lot of stuff that's happened over like the past 2 weeks, but here's the thing about what's been going on the past 2 weeks, right? All these news articles, and I can't wait till like the next like move up, because once we get like that next move up, it's gonna be like, all right, so news articles are actually affecting the price again. It's starting to get frothy, you know what I'm saying? But as you guys can see, news articles aren't even like affecting the price in any way. People are saying 1% or 3% move up or down is a crazy pump, or like a crazy dump, you know what I'm saying? And it doesn't make any sense whatsoever, you know? So looking at it right now, like I've seen nothing but like ridiculous videos of just saying, whoa pump, whoa dump, whoa Wyckoff method, whoa this, whoa that, and I'm like, oh my God. Like, guys, we're just taking a break, please can we just chill out? Called it in the stream, of course we called it in the stream, but like people don't want to hear it, people don't want to know. Like, it's really just boring season. It's boring season, and y'all should embrace this boring season. Buying dips. Yo, OT Lugs, hey, chill out. Buying dips got me donating plasma. Hey, I be why am I scratching my throat? Not on camera, sir. You have some etiquette. I'm gonna have some etiquette, y'all. Oh my, yo, what's good, Candace? What? It's been a minute, y'all. It's been a minute. I'm not. I ain't get shaken out. Trust me. I am not where I want to be. I did not get shaken out. But it's good to know that you guys are still here. It's good to know that you guys are still grinding it through. Now, what I was saying is we're pretty much moving sideways, and we're gonna be moving sideways for a little bit longer. I honestly think that we're gonna be moving sideways for at least another month, maybe another 2 months. But that's the thing, if we move sideways for another 2 months, that clearly means we're not at the bottom, because as much people as one of people think, the bottom doesn't last long when it comes to crypto. Like, bottoms usually happen really fast, and you'll know it when you see it, because everyone's just depressed, everyone's just sad because, oh my god, it hit a price that I never thought it'd actually hit. Like it's a ride. But what's happening right now, just to be real, I really like it's as much, the longer we stay down here, the more likely I'm feeling like this isn't the bottom and we might be coming back down. But there's a lot of like FUD coming around. There's a lot of news articles talking about how we're gonna keep going lower, and I hate to feed into those articles because, oh my god, why would I do that? Like why would I give them the opportunities? But if you're new here, go ahead, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, because I make these videos every other 2 weeks or when I feel like it. You know how it goes by now. That wasn't funny, but it's okay because we're here. But let me go ahead and start going through all this stuff right now. Make sure you follow me. Blah. Blah. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, because I've been keeping up on Instagram, making sure I post the charts, the memes. Memes seem to be the only thing that people actually really care about when it comes to like Instagram posts. I've noticed that a while ago, but yeah, it's really just memes. Like, no one cares about like the actual articles and whatnot. But that's let me not say no one cares. Maybe I just don't have the right following that would care about me posting like, oh look, TikTok influencers being banned promoting cryptocurrencies. And I'm not even mad at, like, let me not say I'm not mad at this, because, you know, they taking shots at crypto. But if you guys seen some of the TikTok videos on crypto, it's ridiculous, bro. Like they pumping the pumpiest of like nonsense coins on there, and I'd be like, Jesus. Yeah, this is just to have patience. Of course, look, I have patience. Don't tell me to get patience. I got patience. No, I'm playing. But that's one of the news articles that we're going to talk about later on in the episode. But go ahead and make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. Make sure you guys follow me. Oh my god, I'm going through every like facial, not even like facial thing. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm yawning. I'm sneezing. We gonna continue. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. Hey, 33, what's good? Appreciate that. We can talk about a little bit about what's going on, but yeah, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter, because I've been staying up to date on Twitter as well. Just posting out things that I've been finding very interesting. And of course, I'm going to talk about those things that I've been reposting on Twitter, because of course, like, content, duh. And there's 13 of you guys in here. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for not giving up on me, and thank you for not subscribing. Hit the like button while you're here, because it's all about surviving, if you didn't know. 33. Hey, 33's in the chat. So make sure you guys follow me on Twitter, because I be posting. Like, if I'm not posting on Instagram, if I'm not posting on Twitter, I'm live streaming with you guys. And if I'm not live streaming, I'm posting on Twitter and I'm posting on Instagram. Everything that's going down. So, looking at the BTC chart real quick, and we're gonna pop this real quick while they're back. Too many indicators, too many thoughts, too many whatevers. Going on the monthly chart. So what? This is gonna be our 4th month in the red. Woo! We have a bounce coming back soon. We have to have a bounce coming back soon. Because this doesn't usually happen. Well, if I spread this out, all right, so there we go. If I spread this out just a little bit, so it is what, 1, 2, 3. This is gonna be the 4th month in the red. I think we have the rest of this month to move sideways, maybe even go down a little bit lower, but that's a very long time to be in the red, especially for Bitcoin, to be honest with you. Because when was the last time we had like 4 straight months? Why do you keep clicking on things that I don't want you to click on? You know what I'm saying? Like, when was the last time we had 4 straight months of just red? And what this was like 3, and then here we only had like 2. Right here was the last time 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months of red, and that was from August to January 2019. So August 2018 to January 2019 was the last time we had like multiple months, and that was calling the bottom. You know what I'm saying? That was actually calling, like, that was the worst time in crypto for me. Oh my God. That right there, whew, that was something. But now, of course, we had what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months of just going up. Now we're going on our 4th month of going down. And I don't see, like, it's just not possible. Like, guys, like, this is, maybe we have one more candle that like just confirms this is like the bottom, like right here, and hold the line at 28K. And I'm telling you guys, like, my bottom is like 28K for real, but I can see it going, I can see it going lower, but who knows. Now hold on real quick, I gotta grab something, give me 2 seconds.
Services rendered, and I gave myself 5 years or 3 years maybe, and I dated it Thanksgiving 1995. Just before Thanksgiving 1995, I found out that I was going to make $10 million in dollars.
All right, I'm back. What y'all talking about? Which 3 of you bastards haven't hit the like? If you don't shut up. Nothing more stupid than the grown man dancing for likes. That dancing for likes. I know you're talking about TikTok, but no, I'm not dancing for likes. I swear to God, bruh. I swear to God. Who's whale watching? I want to know what the, because everything's so quiet, bruh. Everything's so quiet right now. Like, and I bet you them whales got like, I mean, of course them whales got like multiple wallets and whatnot. And so, you know, they trying to make sure they don't have things going out there too much. But we 15 minutes in, almost 15 minutes in. And I want to talk about what I really want to talk about in this video. So this is essentially what Bitcoin really needs. As much as people don't want to say it, we need another hype event. Because I clearly see like the truth. Crypto moves with hype cycles, and those hype cycles are attached to certain events. This most recent hype cycle, you can literally pinpoint the top of it being the Coinbase IPO. We were hyping up the Coinbase IPO since way before September. Like, that's just it. It's just way before September we were hyping up the Coinbase IPO till it finally came. And then what happened? Hype, destroyed, done. And so what Bitcoin needs now is another hype event, something that's going to get everybody excited, something that's going to get people to want to pump the bags. Like, it's just the truth. But people don't want to tell that. But the economics of Bitcoin is what's going to force it to like find its bottom. And then the hype cycles are going to pop it to the top. Now, as it stands, I believe there are about like 11 Bitcoin ETFs that are being proposed. And as of right now, this is the 8. I couldn't find all 11. I can only found 8 of them. And then I believe what ARK Invest also has another one coming in. And this is actually the article that the Financial Times article that talks about the Kathy Wood's ARK Invest one. And they even explain like how their fee structure is going to be. Like, they're not even playing. Like, I don't think people get it. Like, y'all still worried of like where the bottom is gonna be, and nobody care. Like these people with real money do not care whatsoever. They already like she like their company already is like, all right, we already know our sorry y'all, I'm rambling, sorry y'all. Their company is already deciding their fee structure. They know they're gonna get this eventually. It's not even like a question to them. They've got the connections. They know they can make it happen. They're like, all right, so what's our fee structure gonna be like? I haven't even heard of any other ETF like company talking about how, well, our fee structure. No, they're like, well, our fee structure is gonna be this, and that, blah, 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 blah. Cause they know they may not be the first, but they're gonna be on there. That's why they're not even stressing about it. This is what they've been waiting for. Now, granted, during the last bear market, during all of this, during when I first got in, they were talking Bitcoin ETF all year. They were talking Bitcoin ETF. Oh, it's gonna come by the end of the year and it's gonna continue. Man, please, yum. But this time, the only reason why I feel like this time is different, because last time it was companies that weren't even like connected to like traditional finance system like that asking for ETFs, and now you've got companies that have been connected, and you know they're connected, you know, with Elon and Tesla, so you know they got big connections, and they're gonna get it. They're gonna get it eventually. Like I think the first American, like we've seen ETFs come out of different countries and whatnot, but I think an American ETF is the one that's really going to signal the next top. At least we could, but you'd have to play it with like multiple on-chain indicators and whatnot, like, you know, the Pi cycle tops and things like that. But just to get a couple of them, what, VanEck, Valkyrie, NYDIG, Wisdom Tree, Origin, I believe Fidelity has one, ARK Invest, like the list goes on. Galaxy Digital, and then it compares all the different ETFs, and a lot of these are filed recently. Like what, this is filed for third, yeah, this is Fidelity's, filed by Fidelity, the third. So all of these are this year, and all of these can get pushed back for like at least, because the one thing that I remember with that first ETF situation was that the SEC can come back and say, hey, I believe this is filed with the SEC. Yeah, it is the SEC. Cool. One thing I've learned is that this thing can get pushed back like 3 times. So like if they have a deadline of like 45 days, they can push it up to a maximum of 240 days. So what is that? How many months is 240 days? That's almost 8 months. It's almost 8 months, y'all. So from the point of the filing, they maximum 8 months from that point. So we talking about the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. 4 months. 4 months plus 8. Ugh. Ah. We talking about the end of the year. All these decisions are gonna have to be. That's why. And to be honest with you guys, just to let you know, that's why they're all pretty much around the same time. 319, 311, 26. 412, like even the 4 ones are pretty on the late side, and even ARK Invest, what is it, their one that they came out with, wasn't that like earlier last month? So 8 months from there. But I believe like once they start, you know, approving 1 or 2 of them, the other ones are gonna get that push. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, hold on. All right, so let me just see what you guys are talking about. Facts, Bitcoin haiku effing. What are you talking? Moon the market. Come on, guys. You in this Bitcoin haiku, you will never let this thing go. Huh? I know what you're saying. So we've already got like GBTC, and that's what, hold on, Jesus. Well, you just heard all of that. Wow. You heard me sneezing and going crazy. Oh my God. I was supposed to mute that. Jesus. I'm gonna have to edit that out later. Wow. You see, y'all weren't supposed to hear that. Hold on. All right. Going back to what I was saying. 8 months, ETFs, Wells Fargo being Wells Fargo, not giving out personal loans anymore. I wonder why. The last time they did this was right before the 2008 crash. I wonder why they even opened it back up after the 2008 crash. Oh, probably just get more people in debt and whatnot. Is this like is this even in a thing? Like, I mean, clearly it's a thing. Clearly people, like, they say that people's credit scores are going to be affected. I've got a friend that has Wells Fargo. He's stopped banking with them a couple of years back and got a credit union because Wells Fargo was just like, it just wasn't it for him. And yeah, Wells Fargo has been going through like a lot of stuff. Do you guys remember last year when Wells Fargo, like, their whole system went down? I don't even think, like, does anybody remember that? Hold on, was that Wells Fargo? I remember that. No, I'm not talking about the credit line of business. I'm talking about when their app, like, their service shut down. I remember they were, you know, closing branches or whatever. Oh, Jesus, yeah, of course you gave me some whatever. But no. I know, maybe the articles are just not going anywhere, but I remember Wells Fargo, like, they had like a shutdown, like an internet shut, like their servers went down. In fact, alright, I can't find it. But I'm gonna let it go. But yeah, TikTok and GBTC. So everybody's talking about see, this is my thing when it comes to like these, everyone's talking about them in the cryptoverse. It was back in 2018. I don't think it was that far back. I thought it was like last year maybe, but I could be wrong. But this whole GBTC thing, and just going back to the whole, like, ETF, because GBTC is a derivative, just like the ETF is going to be a derivative, because people aren't going to have to physically buy physical Bitcoin to move the price up, because they can just speculate on the price movements as they get price feeds from Coinbase and all that and the other thing. But then you have us, the underlying people who actually believe in the technology, who are going to buy physical Bitcoin, because we know the perks of buying physical Bitcoin. Now, granted, everyone's worried about this GBTC unlocking because, low key, the one thing about crypto, it does actually teach me, like how these financial markets work, because every financial trick that people want to, and listen to this, and somebody clip this, and remember, you heard it here first. Cause I be dropping gems and y'all be acting like I don't, well, not y'all, cause y'all be fucking with me, but people be acting like I don't be dropping gems. So clip this, somebody. The reason why Bitcoin is so educational about money is because rich people use every financial trick in the book on it, and it gets televised in the news everywhere, like how Michael Saylor used debt to buy Bitcoin, or like how GBTC, how is it built for like shares, and then there's a premium and a discount to it, and so these big companies that buy into these shares of GBTC will probably want to sell it at if they want to sell it at a they won't want to sell it at a discount, but they'd want to sell it at a premium, so that way they can make a profit. But then there's this big arbitrage opportunity where if people can sell Bitcoin spot and then can buy it on GBTC at a discount, it's a lot, as you guys can see. But crypto teaches you a lot about finances, because they use every financial book, like every financial trick in the book, to earn more BTC, to buy more BTC, to use debt to buy BTC, tax loss harvesting, all that good stuff. So remember, y'all heard it here first. Anyways, so this arbitrage opportunity that people are talking about, JP estimate is flawed. People are just saying that, like, you know, they're betting that JP's is. Here's my thing, because I'm over here talking in circles, and I need to stop doing that. We were hearing all this talk about, like, oh my God, we're going to 100, we're going to 1 million, we're going to 300,000 by the end of the year. Now everyone's talking about, man, we're going to 20, we're going to 10. Well, we're getting really, really close to the bottom, but I just don't know how much longer it's going to take to get there. But clearly we're getting closer and closer to the bottom, because when people start screaming ridiculous numbers that we're clearly not going to get back to, it's a wrap. Now I've got a bunch of articles. Now that we just talked, Scotty P showed me this one, a couple of, like, let me see if I actually got the tweet, or do I have to go back? No, what is this? What? Hey, get out of here. Go back. There we go. This is what I need. Oh my God. Thank you. But Scotty P showed me this one too. I saw they're raising a Series Fund A, so they're getting, you know, VC funding, VC money. Ouch. Well, the ouch? Nah, it ain't no ouch. I'm like, what is this? Where did this come from? It's just Twitter being Twitter. But Zerion, you know, your favorite DeFi tracking, one of your favorite, because I like Zerion and Zapperfy. Zapperfy has been getting Series A fundings, and Zerion's been getting all this Series A, Series B funding. So they're getting all this money to probably push their app even harder. So we'll see how this goes. I can see Zerion or Zapperfy being one of the better trackers, but they might have to start going like multi-platform and start tracking like more than just then we have to tracking more than just Ethereum. And I think that's what's gonna really happen with these like on-chain trackers. They're gonna have to be tracking more in Ethereum to really get like more scalability, more users and whatnot. But maybe token maybe, we'll see. Hopefully. Yeah, I was thinking it was leading to an airdrop, and you know, Zapper has their little NFT things that might lead to an airdrop too. I don't know, but we'll see. I want it to be an airdrop though. And I was just here talking about what is this, Steve Dog Toshi or whatever. And he had this really good metric that I liked reading. Coinbase went from the #1 ranked app store to nearly 300 in 2 months. So in 2 months, it dropped from #1 to 300. And it shows you like that we move in hype cycles. So just looking at this right here, there's actually a link within that tweet. It takes us to the blockcrypto.com, and it has all these metrics right here. Crypto apps ranking on top app store in the US. And then we got crypto apps ranking on App Store in the US finance category. And as you can see, so far, Binance US is the one that, you know, has the most, that's holding on to it the most. But going right here, just going to Cash App and Coinbase and their popularity ranking, and just going off of it by like a 30-day MA, and this is zoomed out for the entire like July 2017 and even up until today. So like there are points where it just dropped off the map, but you guys can see it. Like there are literal points where the app just drops off the map and it's not even being paid attention to. But the last time we were even at like equilibrium like that, and let me see if I move my face so that you guys can actually see what I'm talking about, was back here, December 26, 2017. Who, of course, around the time when I got in, the app was getting way too much hype, then died off. But Cash App has just been steady in the App Store, and then right now Cash App but now it's going on a decline. Why is it going on a decline? Because we don't have a hype event. It's just a fact. Like there's no hype event. Then you got it right here, Google Apps, in the Play Store. It tells the exact same story. Coinbase is getting like no attention, no love. If Bitcoin's going down, then everything's going down with it, and it is just the truth. Anything that's like a Bitcoin related company, Bitcoin controls the price, and it controls the price of its like mentions, revenue, everything. So I'm expecting for like when these Q2 results to come out, which a lot of Q2 results are probably coming out pretty soon. We're gonna see a lot of people saying that they didn't make much money on crypto, or like this X, Y, and Z. What was it? Robinhood just came out with their Q2 report, and their Q2 report was coming out saying that Doge made up for their majority of their crypto trading, and now they've made so much money on the crypto side that they want to like upgrade that to be able to like buy, send, and receive and do all this and that and be an actual crypto exchange, even though it's starting to show that it's really more hype cycles that's gonna make you this kind of money. But then it is what it is. More money to the crypto space, more interest, get people in, get more people talking about it. That's I guess that's where I'm going with that. All right. I was gonna do some TA. I forgot to do some TA earlier for you guys. Just some quick Bitcoin TA. Looking at Bitcoin on the weekly. MACD's finally saying, hey, we can, now mind you, this is on the weekly. I remember when we actually came down here on the RSI as well, I'm like, ooh, we're at like this area where we like to go sideways for a while, and we still been going sideways. But of course, I'm waiting for this the MACD to flush out just a little bit even more. Like if we just focus on the MACD itself, it finally like crossed over. So a majority of the bleeding on a weekly time basis has finally been done, and what we want to see is we want to see this to finally come back down and then start making a reversal kind of like this. But mind you, this thing was going up from what, October? Like this is when that final cross happened, so like October to April, and now it's going down from April to June, and maybe even I don't know, bro, August, September, maybe till October, but maybe it won't flip again till next October. Y'all gotta be prepared for that too. But I give it like a couple of more weeks. I give it like 2. Yeah, I give it like 2, because the little downtrend thing I have right here, the line that I have here, if we were just to move sideways, it'd take us till September to get here, just to move sideways. And what's right after September? October. Duh. But it's crazy how it started October and it would probably end October and then finish off strong for another 6 months to end out all the craziness. But that'd be dope. They'd be like, oh, Mackenzie was right. Oh. Still no Dominican Republic stories on the record. Yeah, that's gonna be for behind the talk. That's behind the talk, that's for sure. I'm not talking about that stuff on camera. No, sir, not me. I'm double platinum just like my Ferrari. Monthly, monthly, looking at these same indicators for the monthly, it don't look good. This, like, I think the monthly is just the one that hurts the most, because like it looks like the one that's gonna be like, bruh, we're in a bear market, you know. But it's gonna take a while. Now let's see what I've got. I actually put this tweet out a while back. So what, one's on July 4th and the other one was like 2 days ago, I believe, yesterday, and just talking about how like we're pretty much just moving sideways. Crab market, y'all know how it goes. Now y'all really don't, so that's why y'all watching. But y'all need to understand that we're just moving sideways until the decision's finally made, up or down. If we go up, everyone's happy. If we go down, everyone's sad, but then it confirms the bottom. Shout out to my peoples. Fabian, thank you for always, supporting your boy, putting me up there with some big names, Scotty P, Crypto Culture, Chico Crypto. And yeah, I'm just back on the content, just making this content for you guys. Just more proof of what's happening on Coinbase. Just hype, Coinbase listing. We need another hype cycle. We need another hype cycle event. Now, granted, this is what I've been seeing a lot for the crypto space. If I type this in, if I just type this into Google, if I just type this in, and what did I put? It's an easy one. Wyckoff method, Bitcoin accumulation. I promise you, if I go to YouTube, I'll get hundreds, if not thousands of videos. Just a bunch. Doesn't stop. If everybody's talking about it, it's probably not gonna end well. Just to be 100%, no one's gonna be talking about this Wyckoff method in like a month or two. Like, just to be 100% with you guys, no one's gonna be talking about it. But it does help people like confirm their biases and whatnot. But no one's gonna be talking about this Wyckoff method blah blah blah. But the reason why I said is because usually if a chart pattern is so obvious that everyone and their mothers is talking about it, things don't play out as expected. And that's what I mean by the whole Wyckoff method. Like, if everybody's talking about it, it's not gonna play out that way. And the manipulators are just gonna be sitting in there like, yeah, salute to the chat. Hey, appreciate the chat, man. The chat in here, blue wrenches in this bed, chilling. People that gonna come back regardless. But thank you. Now, this is Spencer Schiff. If you guys don't know, this is Peter Schiff's son. So Spencer Schiff, 2 years ago, the size of the Fed's balance sheet was less than 4 trillion. Now it's over 8 trillion. So the Federal Reserve is buying up more assets, propping up the markets. Now, my thing is like, are the Federal Reserve ever gonna sell these assets? Because if they do, because what a lot of people don't understand what's happening is the Fed's balance sheet, they buy up assets so that way they don't get sold off too quickly. How do they buy up assets? They print more money. They print, because they can just print money, they can buy up to an infinite amount of assets. So it keeps like the perpetual Ponzi scheme of the stock market going, but as long as everybody's getting rich, like, who cares? So that's essentially what's happening. And 2 years ago, not even like, we're not talking about a decade ago when X, Y, and Z happened. No, we're talking about 2 years ago. The Fed's balance sheet was less than 4 trillion, and now it's over 8. They're holding a majority of all this wealth just to keep the markets going. That's I find that funny. But I also think that I also find funny, just getting into like some DeFi news and just like, I got a friend that's a developer, and the way he's talking, bro, a lot of these hardcore Ethereum developers, this market correction they do not care about what's going on right now. Like, whatever the price is talking about, they could not. They're building. They're like, all right, I want to make my thing. I want to see how this works. I want to do that. And a lot of people just, it's crazy. So we've got this story right here, and I don't remember if you guys were keeping up with what was going on, but this is around stop it. Stop it. But essentially, there was this guy, he's a YouTuber. Now if I go to, I have to tell the whole story. I can't just tell half the story just by one tweet, but I just don't think I picked up the right one. Oh God. The line between Ponzi game and legit protocol blurs day by day. Thank you. I appreciate you. I like that one. We're not talking about Ohm right now. What we're talking about is how far do I gotta go? No. Here it is, yeah. So Million token. Ignore. So last tweet, since your folks are telling me I don't know how Uniswap works, you can ignore the liquidity stuff. Tech Lead, there you go. So Tech Lead made a token called Million Token, and so he's a YouTuber essentially. Of course, he understands how like all this technology works. So he holds, like, he created this token, and I guess he was trying to do it as like satire. Like, hey, look, I can even make a token and it can even be X, Y, and Z. And he had like $1 million worth of USDC in there. And then like it just kept growing. And so he sold it and gained like $2 million, bro. He made a token, and just because he had like a following, people went out, bought his token, and he was able to sell $2 million of the token through like some weird Uniswap arbitraging, or like how the smart contracts work. And a lot of it is, like I said, bro, I don't know a lot about how smart contracts work, but just sitting here and reading about like what this person can do, what access he has to the tokens, and people are, you know, putting their real money into these things, not understanding like this person can do X, Y, Z, and the other thing. I think that thing is like, whoa, no sir. But there's a whole story. It just type in tech lead, or just type in tech lead on YouTube, and you can see like the whole story breakdown. And this is essentially the space regulating itself. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Like, people in crypto, especially in DeFi, if you think you're gonna come in here, play some games, and niggas, and like, yeah, if you think you're gonna come in here, play some games, and niggas ain't gonna call you out for what you're doing, that's a lie. Because yeah, we be rug pulling, they be rug pulling each other, this, that, and the other thing. But if you're gonna come in here and try to, you know what I'm saying, do that and not pay respects to the people, I'm telling you guys, it's like fraternity mentality. Straight up, when it comes to these devs, it's like fraternity mentality. You ain't gonna come do that here without like going through us first. And so they're essentially just self-regulating and whatnot, because they understand that like this is people's money that they dealing with. Let's see what you're talking about. Salute to the chat. They are developers, they're getting paid regardless. True that. You just hit a half court 3 talking about the Fed. Free game. Free game, dog. Hey. What, like, I'm telling you, bro, being in crypto, you learn these things. You learn, I'm over here hitting my head with a freaking plastic bottle. You learn these things. You learn how these things work. Like, I ain't never paid attention to what the Feds was doing when I was in college and doing a regular job. You know what I'm saying? I think he was an agent, bro. He was throwing around those buzzwords with his token like stable coin. After the Iron Finance situation, the word stable coin has red flags on it. Oh, wow. I don't even want to say, see, now you got me scared, because I just said the word like 100,000 times. But you really think he's an agent though? That'd be wild if he was an agent. That'd be like, these could make some really good movies and stories in like 10 years. 10 years is like, man, you wouldn't even know. Like, just like, I'm telling you, bro, there's gonna be a crypto version Wolf of Wall Street movie type stuff, and it's gonna be completely wrong, and we're gonna know the real truth of how stuff went down. But if you're gonna have the rights to that movie, man, you're gonna make some bread. Yeah, I know he's not a crypto guy. I know he's not a crypto guy whatsoever. A lot of these people aren't crypto people, bro. They don't really care, but they know that there's money here, and they're not gonna disrespect the fact that there's money that can be made here. And so they're gonna come, and that's how you know there are tops. Like, when you see people who aren't in crypto start talking about crypto, that's when you know we're around decent tops. Like, let me see if I can, I'm gonna find it for you guys real quick. And I know I am. Pause. Yeah, I'm just getting this thing for you guys real quick. So what? Here's Grand Stephan, you know, the real estate guy, real estate YouTuber. So what is it? Been about 2 weeks. 2 weeks since he's talked about crypto. But it's been like a solid, like, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5, like last 2 months ago, 6. Like, I'm telling you, they know what time it is, man. They'll make a video about it when it's time, but right now, oh nah, let's go ahead and get back to the regular stuff, because crypto ain't doing too well. Like, I'm telling you, bro, hype cycles. That's all it is, hype cycles. We just need another hype event. We already know what the next hype event is going to be. Ivan on Tech and Elio Trades, the biggest scammers on YouTube, no cap. So that's a good conversation. What is your line that you draw between cryptocurrency YouTuber and cryptocurrency scammer? Real talk. Oh, Hollywood has no ideas that movie will be made. They don't even know how to make the movie. But that's what I really want to know, because what do you like? What crosses the line when you finally see your YouTuber is like, nah, man, he's a scammer now. You know, I want to know, because a lot of it is just talking about a bunch of different coins and just getting paid under the table to talk about coins. I know if you're doing that, then you're a scammer for sure. But what is it? If you're finding a token, you like the tokenomics, you invest in it, you talk about it the next day, your followers go out, buy it, you a scammer? I mean, if you intentionally did it to make that X, Y, and Z percentage, I believe you're a scammer. But if you buy something, it goes up because you honestly believe in it, and then something happens with the protocol or X, Y, and Z happens, and then money gone. Like, you know, it's hard, bro. It's hard to judge, bro. You see, even you know it's hard to judge. It's hard to do that. Where's the line cross? Underrated tweet. Wyoming is officially legalizing DAOs as LLCs. Now, granted, I don't know if I want DAOs to be labeled as LLCs. These federal tax cases are going to be very interesting. Yeah, they're going to be stupid interesting, because DAO is supposed to be an autonomous, decentralized, autonomous organization, right? Oh, he spelled DAOs wrong. He spelled DAOs, and it's supposed to be DAOs. So it's okay, but he knew what he wanted to say. I'm about to say decentralized autonomous organization. That's not DAOs. But I don't really like this idea of DAOs being LLCs, because then that just means you know exactly who controls it, because you're gonna because just by filing as an LLC, there's a lot of, like, I've got the company I work for, I'm filing, like, they file different business LLCs all the time because they're constantly upgrading their business and stuff. And the type of information that I get, you know, exposed to on a daily basis, like people's personal, like owners of the business's personal social security and passports and whatnot. This is like, DAOs is supposed to be decentralized, and this is going to centralize them to a point, saying, hey, these X, Y, and Z people own this DAO, and this DAO hasn't been paying taxes, or blah, 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 X, Y, Z, da, 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 da. So it's becoming more mainstream. It's becoming more part of the ethos of our regular lives. But at the same time, it's, what are you sacrificing to get these things? Food for thought. So let's see what people are talking about. That one dude was a bit connector and somehow came out smelling like a rose. Sunny Decree, yup. Sunny Decree, but no comment, but Sunny Decree came out like it was nothing. Shilling Bybit is enough for me. Crypto tuber be a scammer in my opinion. Shilling Bybit is enough for me. I get that. You can shilling leverage, because a lot of people have no clue what they're doing with leverage, and you're profiting off of the fact that they have no clue what they're doing, even though you've learned how to do your job in learning how to use leverage. Exposing people to like that promise of high returns without understanding what you're really doing. So I can get that. Coming out with your own project and then stop talking about. Okay, yeah, that's a scammer for sure. If you come out with your own project and stop talking about it, yeah, Word. At Scotty P, Crypto BitConnect was an organization used to perform the platform. The scammer is the organization that had a malicious practice, not the YouTuber. But here's the thing, when you're even talking about that, can any of them even explain how BitConnect actually worked? None of them could really actually explain what BitConnect was actually doing. They were just saying lines of X, Y, and Z and whatnot. But they knew. And the thing is, like, they definitely knew. But as long as it kept working, who cared? Because they were becoming millionaires. LLC definitely defeats the decentralization. Yeah, easily. Very easily. Yeah. Elio scammed so hard during the last bull market, he changed the name of his channel. Hey, y'all gotta chill. And I don't like calling them scammers because, like I said, they took an opportunity for what they had it. But I remember what was his name called, FUD TV. His channel used to be called FUD TV, and I guess it didn't kind of catch on, so then he switched it to Elio Trades. This was a pretty sad story that I was looking up when I was listening. If you guys were in the bear market, this dude Murad, he was known to be like a really good trader. And I saw that his very last tweet was right before the big crash. So I wanted to know what happened to this guy, because he had a really big following during the bear market and people really like listened to his trade ideas. And I didn't realize until now that he's been gone since 2020. Like gone. And then I finally, like, someone told me that his hedge fund got like completely liquidated, but I like to go back and see what people's ideas were. Like, because you're gonna see so many people drawing charts and blah blah blah. And what was this? The intersection point of all these lines was, my head's in the way. The intersection point of all these lines was right here, not July-ish, so September, July, August, so like August of 2020 is where he had like his point of control. Let's see if I can get it on the weekly. Because what he was looking at was this right here. So, it's crazy. Because August of 2020 is right here. And now his control thought it'd be like we'd be somewhere right here when we're actually like way up here. How you guys think Hex is gonna do during the bear market? The true bear market? I think, the real talk, I think in the true bear market, you're gonna see everything happen. You're gonna see money start disappearing left and right. We're actually starting to see money disappear now. If I go back to Stephan, if I go to like one of his newest posts right here, pouring one out for chain swap. If anybody was using chain swap, every token. So this is a whole swapping, like this is a whole swapper, guys. Every token on this swapper liquidated. Pulling out antimatter, pulling out wilder world, pulling out option room, liquidated. Bro, I don't even know what these tokens were. I've never heard of any of them tokens, just to be 100% with you. Done. Good old whiskey bottle. So these are signs of, like, you know, people getting out, people doing, but this is what's gonna happen. Guaranteed, this is probably what's gonna happen to Hex if Richard Hart rug pulls, because Richard Hart can rug pull that bit. But yeah, but not RIP to this dude, but like, it's unfortunate that, you know, he probably lost his whole company to like leverage, but he was, like I said, people come and go, and he was definitely one of the big hotshot names during the bear market for sure. All right, so talk. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go. Jesus, what's going on? Go. Go. All right, there we go. And then just probably last thing I'm gonna talk about right here. I think I have a couple more things on here, but no, I don't think I have that many other things because I'm just wrapping it up. In fact, I'll talk about this first. So a lot of these indicators, a lot of these on-chain metrics. So a lot of people that were talking about what the stock to flow market, the stock to flow model. So now that model is finally starting to show its cracks. I remember when we started using this model and we started using all those other on-chain indicators, I remember telling myself, don't forget, what was the guy's name again? Trying to remember, because he's with the ugly old goat, whatever. Hyperwave, that's what it was. And I don't think whatever, but like, yeah, Hyperwave. If I can find, why am I finding like, what? Why am I? I swear, you be looking for one thing. But yeah, just going back to like all these other like hyperwave theory. Remember, this was like a model that we were talking about a long time ago, about like how the hyperwave theory, how we had to go back to 1000 and nobody was talking about, like everyone expected us to go back to 1000 and whatnot. At the end of the day, we never got back to that 1000. And just seeing all these indicators and all these price checks and all this, like we have to do this and that. Just remember, we don't got to do nothing. We just got to do exactly what Bitcoin feels like doing. And even like all these other charts that people said that, oh, we got to do this and we got to do that. The chart doesn't do anything like look at this one.
Bitcoin has a high probability of
like, look at how they were like, oh, this is going to go, it's
Bitcoin
down, up, down, bounce up and go crazy. We definitely bounced up and went crazy, but it definitely didn't turn out like that. So just be mindful of that when y'all looking at all these different Wyckoff accumulations and stock to flow model. But I can see people turning on, oh boy, I'm probably gonna have to get back to get to, yeah, because people are finally starting to say, hey, your stock to flow model doesn't seem to be like working. I don't know, bro, you might have to start whatever. And it is what it is. Hyperwave was BS, Tone Vase TA is trash. Yeah, but he has a following, and the following's gonna listen to him. But I think it's like, and I think because he's been around for so long, whales just trade against him. Because I'm pretty sure he's a pretty big whale in the whole grand scheme of all of this, and I'm pretty sure those whales trade against each other all the time. And so that's why he puts out consistently bearish TA. I swear to God, it's like consistently bearish. But once you get a lot of people like that watching you, it's hard to like actually trade because everybody wants to take your moves. But yeah, but we're gonna probably end it off on that one right there. I'm gonna leave that article for later. I'm gonna leave that price thing for later. But I didn't want to get into any altcoin news. I'll save that for the next live stream. Y'all not gonna wait too long for the next live stream. I'm actually gonna be up. I'm getting back on the wagon. I'm getting onto this grind because I know what's coming. And I can feel it. I can sense it in my bones. You know what I'm saying? So all y'all gotta do is just hodl, accumulate. NFTs are doing their thing right now, but if Bitcoin's not moving, it don't matter how fast these NFTs are moving. we need to see Bitcoin carry the market up first before we get like a real serious like move. You get what I'm saying? But other than that, y'all, thank you guys for so much for coming back. I want to say thanks, bruh. Anthony, thank you so much, Anthony, for the tip. $20 American. I don't know how much that is in I think that's pounds, but appreciate the tip. Thank you. Other than that, check me out next time. Take it easy. Peace. Y'all, boy. I'm about to go watch Fast 9 tonight. We'll see how that movie is. Peace.